Today we are doing yoga for cyclists, for downhill, for enduro racers, even road riders, okay? I'd like you to come down to the ground, believe it or not. Come all the way down to the ground. Nice. I'm gonna go sideways for you just for a minute, and let's just get your little body warmed up, okay? So, sit back as far as you can. Your knees stay together, your feet can open, and you can try to bring the butt between the heels or to the heels, okay? Child pose. Out in front of you and breathe. Butt to the heels, belly to the thigh, chest and nose and forehead to the ground. Your arms are at full extension. Breathe in and breathe out. Come forward to up dog. Now your up dog is your arms are at full extension. Drop the hip as you bring the head back. Shoulders aren't earrings, they're long, they're back, they're down, they're squeezing together. You're rolling your elbows into your side, you're pushing down the heels of the hand. Breathe in and breathe out. 2 breaths in each pose today, how's that? First breath, where are you tight? And second breath, breathe into that tightness and help with reset. You can make noises if you want, it feels really good. You know, our upper body gets so tight. Child pose, breathe out. I'd like to do 5 of these. Bring your forehead to the ground, your butt to your heels. If you want to open your arms wider, you can. We can go from child pose to rabbit if you would like. I'll do that next. I'll show you modifications. Right, breathe, nice, get length from the lats. Lengthen right from here, really stretch that whole area. Come forward, nice, ooh, up dog, okay? If it's really tight for you, you can stay with a bent, all right? It's cobra, your arms can be bent, you're still getting that length, you're pushing your hips into the ground and stretching the psoas, and the whole anterior, the whole front of your body. Breathe, back, nice, awesome. If you want, your arms can be back like this. We're just trying to stretch really your quads. Right, forward here, gets into the upper body. This is 3. Breathe, nice stretch, 2 breaths. You can look left and look right, relax your neck, look around. You know, our neck gets so tense too. Let your upper body takes a beating biking. And it's repetitive, it's a repetitive motion. You sit rounded, it's posture, you know. If you want, you can add a little bit of revolve. So look under your right arm and just add a very subtle torso twist. And look left, breathe. Gets right up under your armpits, right in your lats. This is 4. Breathe. Nice. Another thing we can do, you can play with the position of your wrist. Fingertips can face out, or fingertips can face in. You'll notice if it's tight. It's okay to change, right? Switch it around, positions. One more here. If you wanted to throw in a little rabbit, you could. You can bring your arms behind, palms face up, right? And just round to the top. This is really good for your neck. Okay. Or you can add arms. This is your rabbit. Okay, nice. Stretch the back of that neck. Take so much tension. Nice. Breathe. There. Since we're working on this arc, let's go right to a bow pose. Okay. And breathe. So this is to offset that anterior rounding that we do, okay? So let's do a nice little bow pose. All right, so you lay on the ground. You're gonna bend the right leg up. I'm gonna modify it for you, okay? And you're gonna reach your right arm up and around. Now use your left hand to help assist and lift, okay? So I'm on the outside, right? My thumb is facing down. You can go also to the inside. Sometimes that's easier. You could do both in this stretch, right? Because we want to stretch all of our muscles. So this is a nice modified boat pose. I'm bringing my shoulders up, meet okay? And look, as I extend my lower arm, it's really helping. Now you can kick, engage the glutes, push the hips into the ground, kick up to the sky. Nice. And come down. Woo. Now you're gonna switch. Left leg, flex the foot. Right, left arm, reach around, outside. Okay, you push the hip into the ground as you lift the knee, the shoulder to the sky. Push the top of that foot to the ceiling. We're gonna hold this, 5, 4, 3. Breathe, feel it, should feel really good. Okay, you can switch the position of the hand. Breathe. Okay, we're gonna go to the other side. Now you can stay and switch each leg up, or you can come up, flex the right foot, reach the right arm around, grab the right ankle. Now do the left, lift it up, reach your left arm around. Bring your knees together, flex those feet, push. Breathe. Awesome. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice, relax. Okay, and drop down. Whew, that's awesome. That stretches that whole front, stretches your psoas, forces the shoulder blades together, back and down, the anterior deltoids, okay? While we're down here, let's do a little bit of an anterior shoulder stretch. This not only protects your shoulders and strengthens them, but it helps to rehab your shoulders if you've been injured. So bend your left arm. Here, we'll go right so you can see first. So bend your right arm, leave your left arm out. You should look over and be able to see your pinky. It's in line with your eyes, your thumb, all right? Take your right arm and bend it. You could bring it in because you're gonna use that to push your body over. Bend the right foot, lift it up in the air, and bring the foot to the ground behind you. Okay, now look, I'm rolling my weight onto my shoulder. Now this could be tight for you, so if you have to just very subtly stay here and open the hip. Ultimately, you want to be able to push everything over so your glute drops to the ground behind you. And this leg points up, knee and toe. Good, nice, roll over, come down, switch. Breathe in, breathe out, up, and over, nice. Awesome, nice. Relax. I hurt my shoulder really bad. I landed upside down on a rock. I had a heavy, heavy impact. It hurt for a very long time. And I started doing the certification of the Power Yoga for Sports with Gwen Lawrence. And this fixed my shoulder. I found this. I couldn't do any of it. My first was like this. This is as much as I could do, okay? I was lucky. And then now I can literally roll, and I do this on a regular basis. And it's amazing, okay? Breathe. Great, awesome, nice. Okay, so this is a good little 20-minute workout, so we can't stay there for too long. Come to child pose one more time. Nice and good. And now that we're on the ground, let's talk about your neck, okay? Having a strong neck in mountain biking is huge. Your cervical spine needs to be protected at all times in any sports, particularly biking, the sports you're gonna fall, skiing. Coincidentally, this would be a great skiing preventative yoga workout, right? But you need a strong neck. Headstand makes your neck strong, okay? So you're gonna come to your head, top of the head, right? You're not on your forehead and you're not all the way tucked. Is this like it's between? So take your finger here, right between your eyebrows, and there's that flat part on the top of your head, and you just move it together at the same time, and that's where you want to put the weight when you're in headstand, okay? You want your arms right under your shoulders, and you make a triangle shape, okay? So your head is here, your hands are here, there's your triangle. So the first part of a headstand is you're shifting the weight, you're getting your neck used to it. Now your shoulders aren't height, okay? They're back, they're down, all right? This, stay here for 30 seconds, okay? The next part of it is shifting the weight. So you can bring your right knee to your right elbow, your left knee to your left elbow, okay? And then the next part, bring it in, come up with one leg, another, and hold, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then come down, here, uncurl, relax, up. Ooh, nice. Maybe add a little bit of a hero pose to offset, okay? So, come up to kneeling, you can be on your tippy toes or not, all right? And you're gonna push hip forward, shoulders back. Open the chest, squeeze your shoulder blades together. Then you can take your right hand to your right heel, and your left hand, try to square those shoulders off so you're really stretching that psoas. We're trying to offset the curse of the rounded, the posterior dominance in biking and skiing and downhill sports. 10, 9, 8. It's not in your neck, your shoulders aren't hiked. Notice this length, hips forward, shoulders back. Beautiful, nice. Ooh, good. Now come up, do a nice little down dog, hang. Push your hands back, grab elbow to elbow. So let's talk about wide-legged forward folds. I just need to check my time. Oh, pretty good, right? So we're gonna come to the top of the mat and get your feet wider. Biking, skiing, you use a lot of this medial thigh area, the groin. There's a lot of MCL issues. We want to stretch that, okay? And this right here is a nice, simple little way to do it. Wide-legged forward fold with a twist, okay? So get your legs as wide as you comfortably can. I mean, I can go to a split, so I'm gonna just modify it right here. I'm gonna show you it forward. Right here, you're flat back. Your hip hinges back just a little, okay? You're gonna feel if it's tight, okay? So your hands come down. Under the shoulders, right arm under your right shoulder, left arm under the left shoulder. I'm gonna add a little bit of a twist. So you take your left hand to your left hip. You do something called stack the left shoulder. So you bring that left shoulder on top and you stack from the belly button. That right there, you're gonna feel that in your right groin. Breathe, look up if you can. If you wanna get deeper stretch, add the upper arm. Push down through the lower arm. Reach up through the upper arm, really feel it. Even a little bit deeper, take that arm, bend it, the back of the hand comes to the lower back, and it can reach around the opposite hand. So my left hand to the top of my right thigh. Breathe. Come back up. Nice. Now me, I like to add a thread in the needle when I'm doing this. It's not common, but it gets the other side too. And it just adds a whole little element and level of stretching, of mobility. You know, you rip around a berm, you bounce around a big rock root, drop your left arm. You need to be able to very quickly shift the tension in your groin without pulling it. This is a good way to teach your body how to do that. This side's a little tighter for me in my shoulder, so maybe I don't do anything, add that stretch and hold it here. My shoulder wants to hike to my earring. I mean, you take my classes, you know. Shoulders on earrings. Breathe out. Look. Nice. And come down and do a switch. Reach through. Nice. Gorgeous. Nice there. Breathe. Nose drop all the way. Drop your head if you can. Bend the arms one more time. Drop the head. It's a great groin stretch. Nice. Good. Not just that we've worked on that groin, let's do a little bit of Skandasana. So you're gonna bend the right knee. You're gonna rotate that left leg up to the sky. The hands can be here. Okay, keep it, it helps. So revolve that. Take the leg that's straight, the left leg, drop it down, faces forward, knee and toe. Lift the right leg, rotate that right leg. As you bend the left leg, it's one motion. You're dropping down, getting a nice groin stretch. Feels really good, but it might not feel really good. It might be hurting, so go to the other side. Breathe and come up. Feel that and see that, right? That's teaching your body it's okay. It stays here and now it revolves, it rotates, it does things, And your muscles don't have to contract because you're teaching them that they know how to do this. They go, oh, we've been here, it's okay. Does that make sense? Nice. Good. And breathe. Ooh, and just jump to the middle. And breathe in. Breathe out. Round up. Nice. Ooh, good. So come up. Breathe in. Flat back forward. Yeah, I would like to do, breathe around your nose to your knee. Come up. Now walk or jump back to plank, because planks are always a good thing to do, all right? And just for the fun of it, go to plank. You can take your hands, open them, come around, breathe around, okay? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Just play all the different angles. 3, 2, 1, nice. So drop, and drop, breathe out. Sit back all the way just for 1 second. I really like to do that. That's it's a great quad stretch, trying to get your butt to the heel. And come up, I call it my modified child pose. If my knees are really sore, it really helps a lot. Just do a couple. Child pose, come up. A kneeling pose, and then child pose. You can always do it too with the toes. Or actually it's a hero pose. You can do it from that, okay? That just kind of switch. So toes down, hero. Go child pose. Now uncurl the toes and sit back up. Hero. Nice. Face me. I like doing that particularly. It's almost like a full squat up and down. You can do it while you're kneeling. When my knees are tight and hurting a little bit, I just do a couple of those. I don't hold them too long. I'm just trying to lubricate the joints and get them some blood into those muscles, and it makes a big difference. All right, so speaking of that, let's just go to a half kneeling lunge. All right? So you can be on the tippy toe and back or flat, all right? You drop the hip down, you add a little mini back bend. Nice. And come up. Now I like to add a little hamstring extension and breathe. There. Come forward. So here, what we're gonna do is, this is kind of almost a similar movement to biking the bend and the extend, right? How many times are we in that position? This is a good way. We use, my right leg is dominant. So do 2 more. Flex, get that knee at full extension. If it's really tight, lift the torso. Okay? You can be very modified. Me, I can be, I can come back and do this. And if you want, you could add that reach and stretch. Breathe out, full extension. 1, 2, forward, breathe. Nice. Now from here, heel toe your foot in, and let's just do a little bit of a pigeon. All right, because glutes get so tight and our knees stay in. We're squeezing with our knees all the time. This is just a nice way, all right? Just come here. So me, I have a hard time with pigeon, but I make myself do it, okay? And then you can make this leg come up and pull it in. I like the opposite for a twist side, and then I like the same side. And just stay here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome. Breathe and come up and come to a down dog. You can just walk the dog. Nice. Left leg up, bring it forward, drop down. Let's just come to that half kneeling lunge. All right, hip forward, foot tippy toe, and drop the hip down to the ground. It's almost like a split, okay? Breathe. Add the arm, the reach, add a back bend, nice. Hand, hamstring. And send the hips all the way back, forward. Breathe. We can add twist. Open, reach. Lower back, it's so super tight. Come down here, same thing, we can add a twist. Put that full extension, and then you can twist the same way. You can be on that tippy toe you find. Nice and good. And twist this groin, hammy. Great stretch. This is just more of a balancing, correcting pose for your legs. They get so used, you know. This is nice here, and you can come up and reach for the knee, the hip, or the ankle. The more there, that's nice. And then correct it. And then do a nice little same hammy stretch. About like that, nice, good. Right, feel that. You're pushing the back of the knee to the ground. You're flexing that foot. That's a great hamstring glute stretch. Okay, so heel toe, that foot in. Let's just go to this half pigeon. Nice. Get a nice stretch here. Ooh. Bend. Reach behind you. Grab. Nice. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ah, gorgeous there. Ooh. Oh, nice little child pose. One more time. You should feel kind of good, all right? Now, let's just do a modified puppy, just for the fun of it, okay? So it's like a child pose. Instead of bringing your butt to your heels, it's up in the air. Your arms out in front. Look ahead. It's actually a puppy and a down dog kind of mix. I mean, child pose. Right, so your butt's in the air, your arms are out, and you bring your ears by your biceps, only this time you drop your chest to the ground. Nice, hold. You can lift your feet. 3 and 4. If it's tight, you can bring your elbows by your side. 5. Breathe. 3, 2, and 1. And you come out of it like this. Ah, nice. Ooh. Good. Breathe. And come back. Child pose. Nice. All right. Let's just talk about wheel of life real quick. Okay. And we're going to end with our hip flexors restorative pose. But wheel of life. So you come out. So here, you'd be sitting like this. And just, you know, this, right? So it's a twisting, stretching, everything pose. It's called wheel of life. So take your left hand behind you, and then take your right arm around behind you and twist, keeping your feet forward. Twist your whole torso, okay? Now your left arm can go out to the side, and your right arm kind of comes in line with your right hip, and you drop the chest to the ground. Look to the left. Right, let me just show you this again. So come, switch the legs. I want you to see it kind of side here. I don't know if you can see. All right, so you this foot, you drop your knees. One knee tucks into the top foot, all right? So this arm and this leg is where the extension is coming from. It's my left. My right arm reaches around behind me, kind of in line with this left hip. And then I go, right, and I twist. My fingertips face away, my shoulders face away. This is phase 1. Phase 2 is dropping the shoulders to the ground. Phase 3 is reaching out and up. And that is a QL stretch that you just can't even imagine. I'm gonna go sideways for you to see now, okay? So I'm forward. So this right arm, my left arm comes behind me and it's in line with my left shoulder. My right arm comes out and extends up. I'm trying to square my shoulders off. And my left arm can come out, and then to come in, you'll get so as stretch like you have no idea. Nice. See this revolve. Okay? Here, here. Woo. Drop to the ground. This leg, this arm is where the stretch is coming from. The more that you reach, the deeper the stretch. this. Okay, so let's just quickly end. I'm gonna be a little off on my time, hope I'm not. So I'm gonna show you a hip restorative hip flexor stretch with a block. You want your butt, you want it right at here. Scooch up. What I'm trying to do is offset that rounding. So you see it's there. Bring your legs out. You want the stretch right through here. For me, I think, sadly, I need a higher. Sorry. Maybe not for you though, but oh yeah. See, you need to really, you'll feel it. You just lay here. Whew, and relax. Just sink. Belly breath, diaphragmatic breathing. Breathe in through the nose. Fill your belly with air. And then squeeze it out, breathe out. Empty those lungs. When you open the diaphragmatic area, when you open your rib cage, you allow your lungs to just fill. And if you can relax, because I'm holding on. Stay here as long as you want. You can stay here for 10 minutes. Stay there for 10 seconds. Namaste. That felt really good. And then you can rock and roll up. Because rocking and rolling doesn't just have to be a warm-up, you know. Rocking and rolling teaches you how to compress, to fall, right? When you go flying off a bike, if you're flailing, you're gonna get twice as hurt. But if you can tuck and roll, okay? Nice, good. 3 more. 3, 2. Teaches your body too. You know, if you put your body in these positions, half of the injuries that are caused by something called the stretch reflex. Because your body has never been in that position, there's the signal from either the muscle to the brain or the brain to the muscles that go, nope, don't do this. And then it causes the muscles to very quickly contract, which pulls on the joints and causes tendon injuries. If your body is used to the position, it doesn't react like that. So you put yourself in these unique positions so that you can fall, tuck and roll, and get out of it injury-free. All right, namaste. Thank you. Can't get less than.